Hello, hello. And welcome back. It is a new week, it is a new map, new things are happening. We have Crystal Fear by... Hello, hello. I said I was going to remember the name and I've forgotten already, and everything's echoing and everything's rubbish and horrible. Let me turn that off. There we go, that is much better already. jeremyroronoa and PeNgUiN with alternate capital letters 2598. Two names which are both extremely long, and which took some squeezing down to a very low font size to fit onto my regular thumbnail. So, brilliant. I have not heard of either of these map makers before, but from the fact the map is available in both French and English, I am going to guess that they are French. And they also had a pretty cool trailer for the map as well, which makes me think that the aesthetics are going to be at least decent. And we might be seeing some boss fights, and there's definitely a custom advancements tree already going on. And it looks like there are going to be custom abilities and things, so we may be seeing a few fun and different things. This is also a 1.12.2 map, which means it may have been worked on for a while back in that previous version. It was set difficulty to peaceful. I haven't double checked that yet. Let's just lock that one onto normal. That seems sensible. I do not go into the nether, fair enough. Do not go out the boundaries, fair enough. For using the chest, do not move plays. Do not use emeralds to trade with villagers. Do not cheat. Do not craft the banners for the monument. This looks like the regular old CTM objectives, nothing unusual there. This is a mini-map. We have 3 objectives in this case. They are banners. Using normal or hard command blocks on, hopefully they are. It's not a server, that's the only way you could really muck that setting up. That all looks perfectly fine. Regular-ish stuff you would see if you were setting it up on a server. Ragecraft 3 began with the same kind of book about RAM and stuff. It's not too unusual to see. Let's turn that death counter on and see how many times the map makers died. Brilliant. Let me just deal with that. Remove. I can't. We might just have to deal with it. Yeah, that really didn't do anything. I'll keep counting my head. It'll be fine. Normal. I did also notice that the word crystal is spelt wrong in the folder that the map is actually contained in, but again, I reckon that they might well be French, and they speak much better English than I do French, so I'm not really in much of a place to complain about that. Challenges! This looks incredibly familiar, at least to me, because I have done this kind of thing in a couple of my jam maps, and I've not seen anybody else doing it. So I don't know whether they got this from me, or whether I'm just flattering myself. Yes, they've also spelt the word assassin wrong. It should have 4 S's in it. Again, probably French. Who knows, never mind. You have, do not wear any armor. Apparently there's a temperature mechanic going on. And we get permanent resistance 1, but we won't have any armor. Do not use swords or axes. So that is gonna be your bow run, probably. Bows and wands and scythes, maybe? Since we do get a strength 1. Do not open nor break chests. Seems interesting. Kill at least 1 mob per minute. But you get a bunch of effects to help you with that. And then no natural regeneration, but you get 10 golden apples to start with. I think, because I've never played the map before, and I also do want to rate it fairly, I am just gonna ignore all of those things, but maybe if the map is particularly brilliant I might go back through again with and try one or two of those. Please link my video on the forum page. I don't really use the forum anymore, but hey ho, I might do. Good, command blocks definitely work. We have an apple with protection 5. Which I don't think is overly useful. Okay, room, glowstone, trees. And things, and there is a chest over on a precipice over there. And we have a house. And we have some things. Charcoal, sticks, we can make torches, we can make some food, we can set up a little farm if you want to. Anything hidden underneath any of this carpet? Unlikely, but I will check it anyway. Nothing. Chest blocked off by a bookcase with some books in it. I guess that's the French copy of the book. I believe that is the word day in French. Yes, I'm not going to attempt to read that one. Let's have a look at the English version. Survived since day 332. Thanks to some plants. Plants apparently grow quickly here. Is random tick speed responsible for that, or is that just a lore thing? Who knows? What do we got up here? I'm expecting to see a trader somewhere in the map, because I saw him in either one of the screenshots or in the trailer, I can't remember which. Chest of drawers, bed, I'm gonna guess it's not trapped, it isn't trapped. I did not prepare my bottle of water. I forgot, and I kind of need it already. Oh well. It still had a tiny bit of water left in it. It'll be fine. Are you a blank book? Probably. Yes. Decoration. I don't need any of that armor yet. Let's take a sword, let's take an axe, let's take a pick. Shovel, why not? Because we don't have anything much better for the hotbar. More food, and I think that's really all we want from that chest. Do I want to take one of these furnaces with me? Probably. If it will actually drop. I think there might be a little bit of lag. I noticed with the carpets as well. Not much, but a tiny bit. It is 1.12. Was 12.12 one of the most optimized versions of Minecraft in the world? I don't believe it was. Arguably better than 1.13. I don't think it was great. How much of this tree do we want to rip down? Is this one entire tree? That'll hopefully do. Well, I don't think food is going to be an issue. That'll probably be enough for a good while. I do not need the flour. I do not need to kill these mobs right now. Make one of these. And some of these. Plenty of the bread. There we go. Almost a stack of bread. Break the table. Pick up the table. Okay, what is the best way over to this chest? Something like that. And we have pants of many colours, including one golden pair trying to blend in with the yellows. Let's just take that one then. Oh yes, this is before the 1.13 waterfall climbing update. Back when climbing them was extremely slow. What is up here? Because there is clearly something. We would not be going quite this far back into a cave if there was nothing up here. There was a chest. Golden chest plate. More food. We can make a helmet as well. Some blocks. And I guess I'll take the lingering water. I think it is going to be about as useful as a chocolate teapot, but we have the room in the inventory. So until I find anything better, there is a chest over there. I will take the water bottles. They're not even regular plain old water bottles, they're splash. So, hey there. You didn't miss too much, I've only just started. Gathering food. That is pretty much it. Seeing what is in some of these starter boxes, there hasn't been any combat at all yet, so... There were challenges. Look, challenges. I thought I was the only person who beat the whole map without doing such and such challenges. But apparently not. Okay, more food. We've got a beat that we can beat people up with. I think that is probably the pun they were getting at there, yes. Despite the 3 is pretty good, actually. Let's put that in the secondary weapon slot. And the axe can take up what should be the bow slot, because we don't have a bow yet. And we can also make a helmet with that leather. Full set of armor, plenty of food. Just over a stack of torches. Looking in decent shape. No bow or arrows yet, but otherwise pretty good. We got a ton of glowstone we can also break if we run out of torches and don't have any more coal. Or we can rip out more trees for charcoal. That is another option. Oh yes. I do not think we're going to be running very low on things. And that word useful should not have 2 L's in it. I'm just pointing out all the spelling mistakes. I apologise again. The map is available in English and French, which makes me strongly think that the map makers are French, so... I should not be complaining too much that they've spelled English words wrong, because I would be spelling all of the French words wrong. Hello, random cave. Well, that's the only direction I can see to travel in. There are a couple of chests back here. Do I need to farm anything? No, not really. I think there's plenty of food already planted around. I'll take some of these potatoes, though. Carrots I don't really care about. But I will take and replant some of these potatoes to get these rolling, because they are better food than the bread, and there is not enough light around here, apparently, and I cannot place light there. Potato, potato, potato. Tomato, tomato, potato, potato. Yes, I hear you behind me. Yeah, you're still trying and really rather failing to sneak up on me. Yeah. Seems like the regular advancement trees have not been disabled, so we're going to get the regular ones as well as the custom ones. You don't usually see that. Usually when you see a custom advancement tree, it means they've also disabled the regular ones. That is not the case. I do not see anything wrong with that. Not sure why you would actually disable the regular ones thinking about it. It's just the done thing. This can live in here. This can live in... Let's make some charcoal first. Like that. like that, and then lop down another tree. Actually, is this all real stone? It isn't. It's fish. Well, that's why I didn't make stone tools then, isn't it? Fish. 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 Yeah, it's all silverfish. Okay. Well. We also don't have a shield. What is the other thing? Seems fishy. It does indeed. More tree. Don't know why I'm doing quite so much base work at the beginning of this map when I already have a decently looking base already set up for me, and it isn't an overly long map. But this is what I'm doing, apparently. Let's just let that do its thing and move on. My overall plan is to put the potatoes in it, but it's going to take a while to make. Whoop! Just the boring old charcoal. That's the correct word. The charcoal first. Yeah, you are juddering around the place, mobs. 1.12. Juddery mobs. Let's turn this down a little bit because it recommended 8, so let's not have this quite so high. Let's turn that one down. Hopefully that will help a little bit. Whoop, I was assuming that it was cobblestone would not be fish, but it seems they are fish. No, that really didn't help with the mob lag. Oh, good old 1.12.2. Oh, good. A laggy charged creeper. Just what I always wanted. Hey, buddy. How are you doing? You're gonna not blow up on my face? Fantastic, thank you. Okay. And a 1. And a 2. That is a rather useless wooden sword. It's a spider killer, and we already have a better spider killer in the form of my stick here, so... drop of the rotten flesh. Consolidate torches, make sticks, make more torches. And we probably don't really need the bones, and we don't really need the silverfish blocks. I see a sign up in this direction. A sign with some arrows on it. What was that noise I heard? I'm thinking it's a phantom, but that's impossible, because this is 1.12 and phantoms do not exist. Vex? Was that a Vex noise? There, managed to make coal pop out silverfish. But why would you want to do such a thing there? In what possible way could this even be a thing that you want? Huh? Yeah, that is definitely a Vex. Fortunately, without its iron sword, so it's not completely horrible. Where are you, buddy? No clipping through the blocks, like always. Good on you. Oh, this sword doesn't even quite kill them in one go. Hey, you're lagging around the place. Thank you. Kill the silverfish. You can go down there and drown. That is fine. All I want you to know is what's in this chest. Nothing even particularly brilliant. Minus 765% speed arrows. That seems a little bit too extreme. And for no seconds at that. There's the skeleton with his switching bow and sword. That's actually another one of my gimmicks. Get out of here. Not that I'm the first person, I think, who came up with that gimmick, but I've used that gimmick a couple of times as well before. Let's see, this coal has indeed cooked at this point, so I can put potatoes in and get those going. Good! Not sure why I'm using the dumb apples, actually, the bread is better. And it's not like I'm short of it. Yeah, so we've got the bows who switch over to the swords as soon as you get close. I always liked the skeleton switching bows and swords thing. Makes them a little bit less predictable and more challenging to deal with. Prop 2, is that better than the golden leggings? Probably about the same, actually. Got a bit of a helix. I'm just running down and trying to put some light in the place. That skeleton has no face. That's a bit of an odd visual glitch there. Can I break it before the creepers arrive? Yes. Because they got stuck in the water. Okay, let's put that there. Beat these guys up with the beat. Beat. What have we got in here? A bunch of junk that I already looked at. Here's the charged creeper. And the other charged creeper. It's gonna be whack one and run back, whack one and run back. Here's another one. Come on. Do not blow up. I forbid it. It is expressly forbidden to blow up. That was a delayed reaction. Looks like it's not actually a regular charged creeper either, fortunately. All it did was make a regular sized hole and drop a potion. Yeah, freezing creeper. Okay. So not actually a charged creeper. It is a regular creeper with a lingering status effect. Whoop. Yes, that is status, not status, because they make you stationary. Therefore it is a status effect, and I am pronouncing it correctly. No, I have not, and you have also missed out one F from the word fifth, but never mind. I'm gonna end up pointing out a typo on pretty much every single sign. Oh well. Break spawner! Break zombie! Okay, spawner in the ceiling, spawner on the floor. Little freezy creepers hidden around the back. Yeah. Not overly worried about that explosion. We got a chest. We got a spawner hidden up in the back of the ceiling. Oh, we've got some blocks that we can get over there with. And some water. It's decided to leak out everywhere. Okay, break the spawner. A couple more ice arrows. I do need that sword, even though it's not actually better than the stick against the spiders. Just because I need a sword. And any sword will do. Can I get the creeper to blow up the silverfish? Maybe not. So tempting to kill the creeper with the anti-spider stick. Will not work that well. How are silverfish arthropods anyway? Does silverfish even have legs? They just kind of slide along, don't they? More like slugs or snails or mollusks. Do they have little legs under there? I don't think so. Random thought of the day. Observing the anatomy of a make-believe animal. Well, if MatPat can do an entire episode on why creepers may or may not be plants, I think I am entitled to my 2-minute conversation on how silverfish may or may not have legs. Well, it doesn't look like it has. Look, it's just kind of... It's slithering. It's just kind of slithering. It's more like a snake. Yeah, it's not really even doing the mollusk sliding along thing. It's doing the snake weave back and forth to propel yourself forwards thing. Kind of shaped like a snake as well. Just one of those ones that have eaten something and thus have the bulge in the middle, where they've eaten something. There we go. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Silverfish are actually snakes. Okay. Building. Have they got anything on the side? They've got, like, the spiky bits on the top. Anything around this side of the building? More coal? Anything inside the pile of coal? More coal, from the looks of it. Once the blocks decide to actually break. Come on. Again, it's a 1.12.2 map, and 1.12 was never the most optimized version in the history of the universe. Hello, trader. Anything in the furnace? Nope. I think they're using bookshelves on top of chests to symbolize that they have lore in them. At least that was the case with the first one, and that is the case with the second one. So I believe the green is the English version. Okay. So you plonk it down. Hey, buddy. And he kills me. Fantastic. Seems like a... What the heck is 1.12 doing? What's going on down there in the bottom left-hand corner of the stream? You're drunk, Minecraft. Go home. What the heck was that? But 1.12, dude. What the heck is that? Also, what the heck is this? Now spawn the guy. Come on. Turn back into item form. Otherwise, you're just going to be stuck in there with the other copy of yourself. Thank you. So we can plonk him down, and presumably he has the his Johnny AI of also attacking other mobs, and thus may be helpful in that way. But he may also turn around and punch you in the face. So I'm not sure if I'll actually use him that much. Also, definitely was not a trader. More of the fighting kind than the trading kind. There was the other branching path, a little bit further down. I wonder what's happening over there. Come on, break the ice, break the spawner. Wait for it to break properly. Come on, 1.12. Give me the XP. It doesn't want to. Computer says no. Okay, down this branching path we have more spawners. And more spawners. And more spawners. None of which are actually spawning anything. There's a drop with a chest. What have we got in here? Bunch of junk. Slightly worse piece of armor than what we already have. And a slightly better pick. But not much. Only slightly. Torch. 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 I don't know why all these spawners are suddenly spawning nothing. That is the other side of the drop we just saw, I think. Hey, creeper. Juddery creeper. What the heck are you doing? Nothing. Just stood there juddering. We got another Bane of Arthropod stick. We already have one. It's not going to break, so don't particularly need a duplicate. And in here we have another pick and another sword. Again, more sameish stuff. And there is light up there, so this path definitely just loops. Thank you, spawner, for actually giving me the XP. Don't know if I really need the XP. But I do like it anyway, and if you would actually break, that would be... oh, whatever. .12.2. Eat the bread! It doesn't want to eat the bread. Let me F3A, see if that makes any difference at all. Nope. Just 1.12 things. There we go. It took you about 10 years, but you got there in the end. It's the thought that counts. Isn't 1.14 brilliant? And now we have temperature mechanic. Yay, because everybody liked that in isolation. Yay. Oh, good. And I've run out of torches. Well, there's more coal around. We just need the block to actually break so I can pick it up. Some of this wood as well. And sure, I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Do your thing. Do your worst. See? Chase all the other mobs, not me. You're the most useless ally. Since Exial turned traitor. Way back in Terror Restore 2. Now he's actually after some mobs. Took him long enough. Ow. Okay. Well, thanks, Billy. You didn't actually do too much, but you looked cool doing it. Okay, yeah. Blow up, please. I would like you to blow up some of the other mobs. There we go. Actually just created a pile of silverfish, so maybe that wasn't the best idea. Yes, I know you were there, flying around, being annoying. I want to make the torches, though. Okay. It's got a tiny bit less laggy. Things are actually moving around properly. Let's take another look at you. It doesn't have legs! It does not! It's just kind of slithering around like a snake. It's a snake! That is a snake. It's a silver snake. Hey buddy, yeah, you drop down into the water so we can get a nice good look at you. It doesn't have legs on the side of it. It's got lots of spiky bits. It's like a feathered serpent, I suppose. Black eyes. Makes a kind of hissy sound. slithers along the ground, has a rattly bit at the end of its tail, like a rattlesnake. It's a snake. It is a snake. And I'm certain of it. Okay. It's gonna melt a whole bunch of ice. Never mind, I need the coal. I need you to clear off. Floaty thing. Vex. Okay, more torches. Fortunately, it doesn't look like there's too many spawners around here. And placing too much light isn't a good idea with all this ice anyway. So it can be a little bit skimpy on the torches. And slide right off the edge of the platform. Fantastic. Okay, another law book up ahead. I found another area. This map is supposed to be about 10 hours long, according to the description. So, if we do... what is it, about 1 3/4 hours a day? It is going to take me probably a week and a bit. 4 days in a week streaming. Something like that. Trying to math and also play video game is difficult. Look. Let's just put him down there again and he can fight some things. Hopefully not me. They keep coming over here. Look, you stay on that side of the area, I'll stay on this side of the area. We can each do our own thing. Look, dude. You're the least helpful ally. I'm trying to think of someone who was allied to somebody else and then betrayed them, and I can't think of anybody off the top of my head. The worst ally since... I don't know. There must be some famous traitors, I just can't think of any. Here we go. The most useless ally since that guy, one of Guy Fawkes' co-conspirators, wrote to tell him to stay out of the Houses of Parliament. And then he raised the alarm that something was probably going on in the basement, and that there was. That is an extremely terrible metaphor, and I am sorry. It would probably be a better metaphor if I could remember either of the two people directly involved's names, and I know neither of them. Yes. You can fly. Very impressive. Now get down from there. Eat that. There is no room in there to place a torch. And it's just filling up with more vexes. And the place is also filling up with more water. Do not bounce me into anything else. Now there's a whole trio of spawners down there that I want to break. You know what? I was gonna do an idea, but no, that's a stupid idea. I was gonna maybe try box into a hole and then place this ally on the outside and let him kill the mobs, but no. There are Vexes that can no-clip through blocks and kill me if I try and do that. Tell you what we really need is more coal. More torches. There must be some coal back in here somewhere. It's a cave. Ugh. Problem is, it seems to be laggier back here as well for some reason. Must be closer to some command blocks or something. Something 1.12 doesn't like. Yeah. It is just 10 times laggier back here for some reason. Pick up the coal, thank you. Eat the food. Thank you. Yeah. The other slightly unusual thing is... Get out of my way, Mr. Vex. I believe the map was date-stamped the 1st of the 5th, and yet it was posted up on Discord on the 30th of the 8th. So the map was done pretty much 4 months before. And just... it was probably posted on the forums, but it was only posted on Discord a couple of months back. A month and a tiny bit. Okay, what do we got in here? Armor that I definitely do not want to put on, because it has binding. And a few more arrows I cannot use, because I do not yet have a bow. Fantastic. I'm sure those will be extremely useful. Do I have any blocks? Yes, I do. Excellent. Let's just... fail to do that, because there are too many floaty things. Okay, let's place some torches around the spawners then. Dancing on ice. Ugh. Okay. We got an awkward pillar. What have we got up here? Sweeping edge 3. We've got a bow we can use. Huzzah! Okay, more things hanging from the ceiling over there. Let's get around there. The bread eventually. Okay, what's up in this chest? Last prot chest plate. I don't think I really want the potion. I guess I'll take it though. Just because we do have the room. And did I see another chest up in that direction? Question mark. Maybe, maybe not. Jittery mobs. Jittery mobs. Okay, did I see any chest up on that bit of pillar? It doesn't look much like it. This looks like a little bit more coal. Let's move on. Yeah. Uh-huh. Thanks for that. Stopping me from breaking the block. Similar thing again, perhaps? No, but apparently looking through a spawner causes some weird graphical stuff with some of these transparent blocks. What is going on with that ice? PeNgUiN's crevasse. This is a nice looking ravine. I like the spirally stuff coming around from around the corner. That looks cool. And there's presumably the Penguin King is going to be in here because they both have the word penguin in them, the area name and the boss name. So it would make sense. I'll just hit him with a beetroot. Still takes far too long to die because he has the armor. Drop the flint. Okay, you're gonna give me the law book. Eventually. We have things to read, and I do not have too much inventory space left. Let's drop the shovel. 3 armor sets with insane power hidden in these lands. You only wear the complete set, you get a special effect. Hooray! That should have been fairly self-explanatory, hopefully, from finding some of the armor. But good to know. And it's cold! Are we gonna have a quick way to get back to the opening of the map? Teleporter? Rail line? Either or of the above? Nope. What is this doorway? Hey, creeper. This plates could have easily been trapped. But I didn't want the creeper to fall on my head. Here's some mushrooms. There's some blocks and tools and anything in this top chest? No. Spare storage room. Bunch of end rods and fire charges. I'll take the end rods. Substitute torches. Also set spawn back here. Looks like we might not be getting a shortcut back to the beginning. So we will need to pop back there and pick up the stack of baked potatoes from the furnace at some point. But we have enough food for a little while. Okay, a bunch more stuff for armor. Drop some things back into this box. I do want some of that. Go there. And this can go here. 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 There. Let's keep the spare crafting table. Seems decent, I think. Make that helmet. And throw the trapdoor. Okay. Anything else in these other chests? I'm guessing the ones that are... Yeah, there is stuff in these other chests. Okay. Map is not being particularly stingy with its supplies. Spawn Vexes, I don't think we're gonna need those. Some empty chests, some more torches and torch making material. Got a slightly better bow, we've got a few more arrows. Let's drop the knockback one and pick up the stone sword. Spare boots and helmets. Still don't have a shield yet though. A bit more food, some blocks, gold pick. That is nice. Okay. Looks good to me. And there are spawners hanging around on that left wall. Are they within range though? Will they ever actually activate? Are they guarding anything? I'm not sure if there's any reason to go over here, but the fact there are things over here makes me want to go and look at them. Okay. No ladders. So we're just gonna have to make a pillar. Hey, buddy. That's fine. No, there is a chest. Thought there probably had to be something up here. Hey, some good stuff as well. Blast prop 4 chest plate. Couple of shovel items. That is a very nice pick. I have no idea what that means. Do I just throw it and see what happens? So what happened to the helmet? Did an anvil fall on my head or something while I wasn't looking? What the? I swear I had a golden helmet on. No, I don't. Did I leave it in? I left it in the chest. Brr. Literally, brr. Cold. Okay. The lag momentarily cleared up, but now it's back again. Okay. I may need to install Optifine for 1.12. Because this is ridiculous. It's definitely before next time. Gonna have to backdate Optifine. You are in an annoying position. Okay. There's a whole lot of stuff down this ladder. Okay, so the skeleton is actually stuck and cannot get through this gap. Because I've put the end rod in the way. Creepers, come on, kill the creep. I was nowhere near. Kill the creepers. I think suddenly things decided to not lag. And now they're all laggy again. Okay, what does even this potion? Here. Well then. On the plus side, I think we figured out what that potion did. On the negative side, our already rather compact corridor is now full of snow. More ladders. Okay, kill that. Just shoot the creeper. Get it killed off. Move down the corridor. What's in the box? More food. Another pick. A little bit more coal. Okay, next ladder. There's a lot of creepers. They may not be actual charged creepers, but there's still a few of them there. Can I... Is it possible to get a light further down in the corridor? They're all being pushed down by the water. Here. Kill the creepers. Yeah. If I stay up here, so he can't see me, and kill off all the creepers for me. Well, some of them anyway. Okay. That one worked out reasonably well, I think. Duck back behind here, kill off the final couple of creepers. Where's that spawner? There's one. I do have the waterproof lighting. Not torches. So I don't have to worry about placing them in water or anything. That is an extremely delayed explosion. This creeper does not want to explode. It's gonna sit there and lag. Only about 5 seconds too slow. Never mind, you tried. There was an attempt. It was a rubbish attempt, but there was an attempt to blow up. Okay. Get the place slightly less flooded. What have we got in here? Fireproof leggings. In a room full of water. I'm not sure I'm really going to need those right now, but let's take them. Spare armor. Arrows for the bow. Laggy fish. Well, you do your thing up there. Woohoo! He's dead. That is fine. I don't know where his respawn egg went, but it is somewhere. That's why you don't mess with creepers. Kill the extremely laggy creeper. Did I pick it back up again? No. Did I just break that? Golden helmet. Hi. Hey there. Well, isn't this room just a mess now? Clear some room. What else can I get rid of? I really don't need this potion. That looks fine. There's his egg. Or as they call it in French, an oof! I think that's how you pronounce that. Something like that, anyway. Well... the creepers are still over there. Incredibly laggy arrows. Incredibly laggy everything. Let's get over here. Yes, you're a creeper. Very, very good. You gonna blow up, or are you just gonna sit there? Looking at me. You are gonna blow up. Fantastic. Well, a chest has exploded. But there are plenty more chests in the area. We've got some Smite 2 sword. We've got some more coal. We've got another Vex flying around like it owns the place. Tempting to corner kill. The laggy creeper. And the award for the laggiest map 2019 goes to... Damn it, 1.12. This is a cool map and you're ruining it by being laggy. I don't blame the map, I blame the 1.12. What else do we not need? These, those, the things that can be thrown into the chests. Give me those other items. What are these? Smite 3. Sweeping Edge 2. What have we got in here? A sacred fish. It's better than a beet. Okay, what do we actually out back from here? That. It is a good map. And it is a shame that 1.12 is letting the side down. Because the map would be much funner if it wasn't so laggy. Such a thing is not even the map's fault, it is 1.12's fault. Let's not blow up the creeper. What do we got along in this direction? And sword. Brilliant. Okay. We've got a little lateral wall going on here, so what is this? Snow golem. Not sure it's going to be quite as effective as Billy, if it's just a regular old snow golem, but might also be less inclined to turn and stab me in the back, so swings and roundabouts. Another bottle of snow. And we're running out of room in the inventory. Let's just put the Bane of Arthropod 3 golden sword away. It's situational and it'll break in 5 seconds flat. So I'm not sure it's overly necessary. Do not... Just stop jumping up and down over there like a jumping up and down thing. Bouncing in and out like a bouncing in and out thing. All these Vexes just floating in midair. Not even going anywhere, they're just stationary. Up at 1.12. Now we wait for the bread. Thank you. Let's just throw a whole bunch of guff into this chest. I don't think we really need any of this stuff right now. Just do all of that. There's a furnace. Let's get some of this fish cooked up. Cold is fine. Splash potion is fine. We've still got enough food for the time being, and we have enough interesting things to go on the hot bar as well. Stop! Look, Either fly towards me or fly nowhere. Don't just stay in the air like that. It is really rather distracting and ineffectual. Okay, let's get out of there and start breaking some stuff. Like that. I just plonk you down there to deal with all of those. Some of the food from here, yeah. I knew I probably would get knocked off of there, but there's enough water around where it doesn't really matter. My friendo will do his thing on the other side of the area for a little while. Hopefully kill off some things over there. And not just remain fixated on me. Efficiency 3 shovel, another bottle of snow, another bottle of snow. Bunch of arrows. There's a spawner in the middle of that house. There's a penguin. Just kind of stood there, doing not much. Come on. Kill that one off. Nothing in the jukebox. Bunch of random stuff in the chest. More snow, kitchen knife, spoon. Got a ton of random bits of food in here. A little bit more coal. I don't think I need any of that stuff. Ow. Yep. Sudden random flickers of, hey, it's not laggy now, and all the mobs are moving and you're gonna die, are not really very helpful either. Run around the place, run around the place. Break that. Do not place the end rod right across the doorway. Then you won't be able to actually get in. These things are all flying about everywhere. You know, I'm really rather tempted. He says, wasting a whole bunch of time trying to eat one single piece of bread. Really rather tempted to stop playing this map and move on to the next one. Not because I don't want to play this map, but because I do want to play this map. And if I move on and come back to this one much later, hopefully, maybe, possibly, it will have been updated to 1.13 or 1.14 by that time, and I can actually play it without having to deal with all of this lag, because I think that will improve my enjoyment of what appears to be a very good map. I just can't actually play the thing properly because 1.12 is rubbish. So yeah. Might try throwing Optifine on in between, see if that really helps at all. If it doesn't make a huge difference, I might just can this one and move on and maybe bother the map makers to think about updating it to a later version. Because the map looks good and I want to experience it with not ridiculous levels of lag. See, look, what is this? You know, if you make a comment like that in my comment section, you're just gonna end up with the ridiculous bad joke of me saying my name. Like that. And you're not really gonna get anything much else other than that. See, I do usually say people's names, talk to people in chat, but if you start off with a line like that, I'm not inclined to do so. So much stuff, and none of it is moving. Let's get that block out of there. Put some things into the doorway. We've got a cave over here. What is in here? Things, stuff, and things. You have actually made a rather large hole, because everything is made out of ice. What have we got in here? Gives levitation to injured enemies. It looks like an extremely fun item to play around with. And who knows if it'll actually work, because 1.12. That's probably why this map is on 1.12 and hasn't been updated already, is because it has a bunch of weird items in it like that, which is going to make it hard to update. See? Look. Fun. Fun things are available. But the lag is too much for me to get any enjoyment out of any of it. Now I'm stuck in here with this lot. Let me out. Let me out directly into a creeper. And I think I'm dead. You know what? I'm gonna do what I was thinking about doing. I'm gonna can this one off for now. I'm gonna see if Optifine makes any difference, but I doubt it'll make like a huge difference. And I'm gonna just make an impassioned plea to the map makers. If you are watching this, please update this map to 1.13 or 1.14 or some later version where there's no horrendous amounts of lag and I can actually play the damn thing. Because I like the map, it looks good, and I want to play it, but the levels of lag in 1.12 are just making it unbearably bad. And I can't do anything. So I think for tomorrow, we're just gonna move right along on to the next map. And hopefully maybe at some point this will be updated to 1.13 or 1.14 and I can actually play this without insane levels of lag. And things will be good because I definitely do want to play it, it looks cool. But for now, I think that is gonna just about do it for today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed despite the lag. Blame 1.12. I hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you soon.